Hello, adult cohort for summer of 23. Um, I'm trying to give you at least a few ideas of what you're going to be working on here. Um, I believe Miss Barr will be reviewing the syllabus. We will obviously review that when I return next Monday. Um, I do want to emphasize grading attendance, materials, and attire. We are training you for careers. Do please remember that. Uh, Everything is career driven here, so please do keep that in mind. Want to continue here. I'm going along here. This is very similar to how each week is going to be set up. Summer times are a little bit different, but I'm just going through here. Um, each of the mornings I've arranged with Dr. Myers, who is going to be coming in and working with you for a while. First thing in the morning, he will have some sort of an assignment for you to work on. And then in the afternoons, you'll be logging on to lms.onlineexpert.com accounts/login. We can write that up on the board for you. Make sure you do put the lms.onlineexpert.com and we'll get you some login info. And it is actually down here. And apologies about it being faint, but we'll again get you lined up. Basically, each of you are going to have a student log in, and please do write this down. Remember it because you'll be using this about 8 times over the next 150 or so days. So there's student AA, student BB, student CC, etc., etc. When you go to lms.onlineexpert.com, this is going to appear, and you see I've got student AA. The password is actually capital student one exclamation, and again we see that down here. It's capital STUDENT one exclamation, and you'll log in. This may appear a little bit differently than yours. You may have to go to courses and then find Photoshop. It is Photoshop 21. You'll go to that and you'll basically go to start. The resources, you can download all the resources. It's right here, the Photoshop student workbook and Photoshop student files. The workbook, do it. You may or may not be able to complete everything. Again, my goal in this class is not to have you jump through hoops, but to learn the programs. I think if you do give or take half of the student workbook, you should be okay. The student files, they are going to ask you to do various things, for lack of a better term, and you simply watch it and do it. Some of them are just watching, some of them are simply doing. So it's organized very, very easily. Uh, do domain 1 first, domain 2, 3, 4, and 5. I'm asking you to spend a couple hours each day working on those. And I do have it somewhat broken down. You should basically each day complete 1 or 2 of them, wrapping it up on Thursday, domain 5. I do ask that you have all of Photoshop done by the time we meet next Monday, which is the 12th, June 12th, which I will be here. Again, please have everything done with Online Expert for Photoshop. Please, please. You'll notice here also that I'm asking you to do some work on some wedding pictures. These wedding pictures, again, I'm pointing out just a couple of locations here. Anytime your brain starts turning into mashed potatoes from Online Expert, switch over and work on healing at least 3 of these wedding pics. You probably won't be able to do it the first day or 2. Then after that, I do ask that you work on some of these wedding pics. Please make sure to put an X or whatever it might be so that you're not all healing the first, the first three pictures or what have you. You can either you can cut them and paste them into your student number if you know how to do that. That would be great. Otherwise, put on here "do not use" or something to that effect. Um, Mrs. DePaulo or Dr. Myers have access to it, and the pictures, they are located on a flash drive. Okay. I'm trying to do everything on flash drives. I'm asking that you save everything on flash drives just to make it easier. Over the next couple of weeks, we will be getting into other drives. Things to that effect will be taken care of. I'm scrolling back up here just a little bit to get into uh, Photoshop or into the Creative Cloud. Um, Again, I've got it right here. You're going to get into Creative Cloud online. Your username is the student number, your student number, which is your lunch number if you've been here a while, but your student number at collierschools.com. And then the password is your birthday. So if your birthday is May 20th, it would be 0520. Okay, there's no year involved with that. So again, that's kind of in a nutshell what you're going to be working on here. Dr. Myers, for the first hour and a half, 2 hours, you're going to be working on resume building, on LinkedIn. You'll be working on soft skills, which is attire, attendance, things to that effect. Um, and then, so you, like I said, you'll be working with Dr. Myers for a couple hours. You'll be doing Online Expert for a couple hours, and then an hour or two of the wedding photos. The wedding photos would be probably the least important. With that said, it it's going to really push you on those, or they're really going to push you, and you're going to be using tools that you probably have never used. Over this next week, I will be getting you into Canvas. Uh, some of you have probably used Canvas in the past. Just going through here very briefly, I have everything super well organized. Once we get into the course, you'll see announcements. I have everything lined up and no secrets. You are more than welcome to see what you're going to be working on the entire next year. And again, I've got everything organized according to week by week by week. And it is also set up. We've got our syllabus in here. We've got everything lined up. Again, I will be showing you how to set up your folders and everything else to that effect this next week. One last thing I want to point out, we do field trips, and I'm pointing this out because in about a week and a half, June 15th, we're going to be meeting at Fleischman Park, which is just south of the mall. I will explain all of this ad nauseum, but we're going to be meeting up there about 8:15 and taking pictures of a baseball camp. We're going to be doing some sports photography, and we're going to be doing group portraits also. So we've done this for several years, and it's awesome to get some of these pictures and put them in your portfolio, which Dr. Myers will be setting up. So without further ado, you've got lots to work on here. Please, I don't want to say just keep yourself busy. Please keep yourself learning this entire week. Thank you very much. Have a great day.